Awaken Church. This is Gisela Liu, and I'm so happy to be with you. Even though it's pre-recorded, I definitely feel like I'm connecting with you guys right now. I miss you, and I know that this is a weird time. That is the best word I can think of. It's just weird. So I reached out and talked with a lot of friends, and some are so much busier than they have ever been. They are figuring out a new way of doing work while figuring out how to help their kids do their school, and they're exhausted, and it's really hard. I have other friends who their lives have slowed down to a halt or maybe a crawl, and they're feeling stir crazy or bored or lacking purpose, and that's kind of a hard place to be. It's kind of discouraging. And then I have friends who are immunocompromised, and I love them so much, and they're really, really scared. And that's hard, and that's heavy. And so wherever you are in that, or any place in between, God wants to speak to you. He speaks to us through His Word. And I just want to encourage you today with words that God has shared with me, because as obeyers of Jesus Christ in this crazy season, what do we ask of God? We ask, what do we do, Lord? How can we help? We ask, what do you want for us? And what do you want from us? And God is so sweet to answer us. And we get to know and see His heart in His answer. Let's take a look at John 17. That's where Jesus prays right before He gets arrested for us. He prays for unity. But what does He want? What is His desire before He is arrested and crucified? This is incredible. This is what God wants for us and from us. Verse 24. Father, I want those you have given me to be with me, to be where I am. I want them to see my glory, which you gave me because you loved me before the world was made. God doesn't want activity. He wants relationship. He wants us to be with Him and for us to see His glory. Oh, that is so encouraging and refreshing. We can be with God during this season. And you know, God is the same yesterday, today, and forever, because even in the Old Testament, this was His heart. This was His heart. Hosea chapter 6, verse 3 says this: let us learn about the Lord. Let's get to know the Lord. That's the exhortation. That is to be our longing. And whatever state or season or activity level you're in, God makes this promise a little bit later in Hosea 6, starting in chapter 6. And the promise is this: He will come to us as sure as the morning comes. He will come to us like the autumn rains and spring rains that water the ground. We don't have to manufacture a spiritual moment. We just have to come to Him. He will meet us there in whatever time we have, in whatever state of mind we're in. And when He meets us, what is His posture? What is His heart? Is He annoyed? Is He impatient? No. He comes to us like the autumn and spring rains that water the ground. He comes to us to nourish and refresh us. I hope you're encouraged by that promise. I hope you can seek God and find Him in His Word. I love you so much. I'm praying for you all. Thanks, guys.